In Africa, one of the things that has to be considered when we are talking about youth affairs, there is a need of having young people solving youth problems. This is the way I think, and I think this is the way lots of people or the other people should think as well. It's like having this vision will help us seeing that it is possible for us to create opportunities for the youth. It's like youth empowering youth. We have lots of young people with great ideas. What do we need? The only thing that we need to know, we need to do is gathering all these creative thinkers, all those that innovators, gather all of them and start thinking how we can solve different problems. We are discussing about social inequalities, if we are discussing about public policies that are not appropriately for young people or are not benefiting beneficial for young people, what do? We need to see whether we can have the youth voice heard among decision makers. And basically, as a regional representative for Africa on the Commonwealth Youth Council, the idea is to take different perspectives from the young people in different countries, African countries, heard from each one of them. What do they need? What do they think? And then we collect all these perspectives. We gather and we bring among decision makers. This is the idea. This is what we need to do as a regional representative on the Commonwealth Youth Council. To take the voices of minority groups, like take the voices of indigenous groups, so that they can be heard. So we need to collect them to know whether we can have public policies in Africa that are appropriate for are beneficial for these people. So I think I cannot do it by myself, although I will be the regional representative, but we need to have all the Africans involved in this. This is our idea. We are not discussing for self-benefit, no. Because we need to have youth problems solved by young people. The reason we need to have young people among decision makers. When they are discussing about solution for young people, a young person can be there, raise the hand and say, okay, this can be solved, this. The youth voice has to be heard. We can't ask elder people to come and solve youth problems. We need to have young people involved in bringing solutions for the youth problems. So basically, we need to gather ideas from different countries. As I said, we need to see whether we can work on innovation. We have creative thinkers. We get different leaders, okay, and then we join ideas so that we can solve social issues, environmental issues. That is a great problem actually. Environmental issues and social inequalities, inclusion, things like democracy, to see, because young people are potential change makers. I used to repeat this. Young people are potential change makers. The only thing that we need to join together them, take them, and they bring these they solutions, bring their perspective about how to solve this and that. By doing this together, okay, again, it is important to state this. We need to do this together. The solutions that are coming, although it will come, for example, from young people from a different country, probably can be applied in another country. So this is the idea. We need to create exchange programs where we can have young people sharing their ideas, their innovation ideas, creative ideas. So, and then we can just. I remember once I was saying, I was writing of course we are on, in, at, which preposition best describe our position. We are fighting to improve our social condition. Africa was no longer the same after colonization. We are taking actions, working on disseminations of the capacities. abilities, capabilities of our cities. And you can see it. If once we were broken, today we fixed it. We are awake, and from now on, Africa won't be the same. And this is the idea. Our fight is to ensure that Africa won't be the same from now on. And for us to do that, we need to have all the African youth involved on bringing solutions for the youth problems. Let us work together. It is for me, for you, and for all youth in Africa.